10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm through, I just did a do your boo. With me too, she lose. I flew like I'm 6G5. You won't shake shit, be live. I get them racks to come outside. Champagne pop it, look alive. I'm the truth, so hold your lies. Like my IG, I go live. Right. Back on roads, you know what I'm saying? Like, reporting live from the Two Heartless tour. What's up? Hey, this how I'm living and feeling. I'm talking about accurate shit. Blue cheese bag, get that, you know what I'm saying? Just yeah. Riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, looking zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Bread in my pocket, I ain't po. Boy, riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, looking zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Bread in my pocket, I ain't po. Boy, bitch, all in the feelings. When I smash, call her a hoe and pull out her extensions. This the game, we on defense, you know that we blissing. He gon' disappear like magic, know his loved ones gon' miss him. Closed casket, can't kiss him. Bitch, I'm lit up. Alphabets, VVS, it shine like glitter. See, I'm flexing on you niggas, do some sit-ups. Stay woke, get up. 2 years in and I'm still the hottest nigga. Them niggas on the other side tripping. I was in your hood, homie. Draco riding shotgun, interior match the wood on it. Bitch, I'm riding Wraith. Pick up, drop your bitch off, she wasn't safe. And if you talking about smoke, we gon' blow that in your face.
Riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, looking zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Bread in my pocket, I ain't po. Boy, riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, looking zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Easy to Talk To podcast with your host TWC2 Easy and my lovely co-host MacTurntup, man. Episode number 21, the Preciate Ya episode. I'll tell you why I call it that in a minute. But with our special guest, Miss Meg the Goat, let's bring the ladies in. Ladies, y'all there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, there she go.
Okay.
What is good, ladies?
What's that?
Man, Meg, you made it. You made it. 21 episodes later, and you're here. So the reason I named the episode "Preciate Ya" because Meg is a really good 2K player, man. And if you ever ran with her, normally she plays center. So if you ever ran with her, if you hit her with a good pass, and no matter how many good passes you hit her with, she say the same thing every time. And it's appreciate you. That's the one that she said every time. I've seen her score like 30 points, 40 points, and every time she got the pass, it was appreciate you. So I was like, man, what can I name the episode? And I was like, it just hit me. I bet I just gotta do appreciate you, cause I do. I've known Meg for a while. I've seen her in chats and stuff, but she just started streaming, I believe, a couple months ago. And she actually bought me out of retirement for 2K. It's her fault. I started back playing 2K regularly. because she needed some a fifth for rec on Xbox because I think she main PS4, but a fifth for rec, and I was reluctant, but I was like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna come out there. So I went out there. We had like I think two good games in the rec. Well, what I didn't know is that she screenshotted the rec games and then put it on Twitter because it happened so fast because I was like, as soon as I said it, I was like, yo, whatever y'all do, don't like post this. And she was like, oh, I did already. And I was like, wait, what? And next thing you know, my phone was going crazy because everybody, I retired for, a while, at least for the rest of 20. But man, when she reported that news, I was getting blown up. I was getting blown up. Man, I thought you was done with 2K. Man, what? And I was like, man. It's all Meg's fault, man. It's all Meg's fault. Meg, what you gotta say for yourself?
Well, what happened was I just happened to go crazy on my new build and I wanted to post it. And it was too late by the time I had sent it after you told me not to.
Listen, man, that shit was so funny because I'm telling you, as soon as I said, all right, y'all, don't post this, she was like, oh, I already did. And I was like, how are you that fast? Like, we're running out of the wreck. Like we ain't even get a chance to back out yet, and upload it, done. So, but yeah, it was that day where I was like, you know what? I had a conversation with the leader of Lab Rats, and he presented me with another option, and that's why I'm back playing 2K. So between them two, but it's mostly Meg's fault. She's here, so we're gonna blame Meg.
Mm.
Meg, you had a dope stream earlier. I was in there. I ain't say nothing.
Thank you.
So I have to ask, what made you start streaming? Because I know you've been gaming probably for a while, but what made you start streaming though?
Well, I had been thinking about streaming for a little while, but I wasn't sure if I was ready to start or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say what really got me into it is I was talking to Styles about it actually. She's the one that kind of pushed me over the edge to actually start. She kind of walked me through it.
Okay.
And once I got started with my first stream, I was kind of, I guess, hooked from there. And I started around the time when the combines, because she said it would be good to stream the games and stuff.
Okay, so that was the first thing you streamed was the combine.
Hmm.
Nice. I mean, I thought my computer was gonna blow up because I had so many like tabs open and like the multi Twitch link with so many streams, trying to support everybody who was streaming at that combine shit at so many different times. Like the windows were like, some was like overnight and things like that.
Yeah, the
Or like,
windows was crazy.
yeah, super early in the morning. Like I was getting my sleep. I don't really sleep well anyway, but I was getting some sleep. But I was like making sure that like tabs was open. I found out the windows, and I would just leave the tab open and make sure I try to support you guys. How was that for you?
Well, it was a different experience because I had never participated in the combine before. I was really, excited. I mean, it was definitely rough at some times because some of those time spans I couldn't do either because of work or because I needed to get sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I did the best I could. So,
So, but you were happy with what you did.
yeah, I was pretty happy.
Cause I know, like with working full time that it's terribly hard to try to make some of them windows.
Yeah.
That's not on the weekend. That wasn't on the weekend.
Hmm.
Um, so your main game to stream is what?
I mainly stream 2K. That's my game of choice.
Okay. Because I know you. I have seen you play other stuff. Um, I want to say you played. Was it a brand new Final Fantasy or was it like a remake or something?
It was a remake, yeah,
Okay,
the Final Fantasy VII remake.
gotcha. Okay, I did see you stream that. I'm trying to think of what else. Now you streaming Road Company a little bit.
Hmm. Yeah.
We gotta get them. We gotta get them Call of Duty streams out.
Yeah, we can.
Uh, that's just a little personal request of mine, I guess. So
All right.
so what kind of did you? So when you first started streaming, did you set goals, or you just hit the button just to see like what it was gonna be, and then try to come up with some stuff after that?
Well, at first I was kind of just doing it, because she said it would be good to stream the games and stuff
Mm-hmm.
and to go back and look, and it'll be nice, to have that available. So I didn't really set any goals at first. Now I have like, minor goals like get my followers up, get subs and stuff like that.
Uh,
And just, get people coming in and talking in my chat and stuff like that.
how many followers are you at right now?
Uh, right now I'm at 287.
287. Okay, so you close to 300
Hmm.
in a couple months. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is
Uh,
pretty good. Yeah.
no, like, cause like some people I know get like follow botted and shit like that, and that's
Hmm.
so the numbers could be kind of skewed, but um, but yeah, dude, almost 300 in a couple months. That's pretty dope. And you didn't just stick to one game and still grew. Normally when people, because I know
Yeah.
like when I first started streaming years ago, if I wasn't playing 2K, like these, it's like people really wasn't like trying to see that, like um because I when I first started streaming, I believe it was the end of 2K15 and then 2K16, and then uh, I believe Black Ops 3 was out at that time. I used to get some views when I played Black Ops, but at one point I got addicted to that shit, and I just for like a month straight, every time I stream, it was Call of Duty. So it gave me a different audience. Now my loyals are still around like to this day. So
Hmm.
um but I knew in the beginning I had to kind of stick to one game, and you didn't, and still grew. So I'm glad to see that the narrative has changed when a person starts streaming. Because a lot of times I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like it. Like I don't I don't feel like playing 2K. Like 2K could get stressful sometimes. So whatever anybody's main game is, they just want to break from it sometime. But some people don't understand it. They don't really care either. They're like, man, I ain't going in there. She ain't playing 2K. Like, whatever. So how long have you been gaming though?
Well, I've been gaming ever since I was little, so I've always been gaming.
What's the,
So it's been a while.
what's your favorite game from when you first started gaming?
Um, I don't really have a favorite game since I was little, because I mean I used to play a lot of different games, but I would
Oh,
say my favorite game now is 2K.
okay, okay. I was, man, I don't know. It's something about that Mario Brothers, man. The Mario Brothers uh with Duck Hunt on the same cartridge. That's
Hmm.
that's like my favorite game, man. That's like number one. Number two is Mike Tyson Punch Out. But
I
those,
used to play that game. Yes,
yeah,
that was fun.
those two games, man, like I didn't get the NES the first when they remade the NES, uh like the small one.
Mm,
When they remade it, uh I I didn't get the first one of it because it didn't have that Mario Brothers on it. And I was like, no,
okay.
I don't want that. Nope. Mm-mm. They redid it again, and I think they added it, but then I just could never get my hands on it after that. But but yeah, those two games, favorite games all time. So if I ever get my hands on an NES Classic, I will be streaming those two. Man, listen, I played the Atari, man. Listen, I played it. It's, it's alright. It's just alright. The Atari is not really that one of those systems because that Pong was very boring. But so you're about to hit 300 followers here soon. Are you trying to gun for 500, or are you just kind of slow pacing it?
I would say I'm kind of slow pacing it. I mean, if I eventually get there, that'd be great. But I don't feel like there's a need to rush it.
I understand that. So as a streamer though, are you looking to do this like full time at a certain point, or this is just like kind of like a hobby kind of thing?
Well, as of for right now, it's more so a hobby. But
Mm.
eventually, one day, I wouldn't mind, it becoming full time.
Quote unquote, in layman's terms, I mean her job is too good to be quitting trying to full time stream. That's what she's saying. Like her job is just too good to be walking away trying to stream. I get it. I get it. Listen, I get it. So going into it, the theme of the show. I do have a lot of like female guests. So going into streaming, do you or did you worry about uh the backlash that some women get in gaming, or that didn't really bother you at all?
Um, I mean, it does worry me a little bit. Uh, but I mean, I don't try to focus on it too much
Gotcha.
because I mean, I guess you could just, I guess, deal with it as it comes.
And
If
I'm
that makes any sense.
I mean, it does. And I'm in the chat a lot, and that kind of I don't really see that kind of behavior in your chats. Um, I've probably seen it like probably once or twice, maybe, but it's so like far and few. I can't remember in a specific instance where something like that happened. I do know. I remember y'all playing pro am when uh we had the when you had the other team, um and like I believe you and who else was streaming? I think Parker was streaming. I know she got some of the 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 craziness, but they didn't come to your chat. I don't remember them coming to yours. So I I think that that's dope that it don't happen to everybody often, if that's a thing. So balancing a full-time job and streaming regularly, does it get hard, or is it hard sometimes? Or since it's just a hobby, it's more along the lines of I stream when I can.
Um, I would say it is kind of hard sometimes because Tiff kind of got me into like doing a schedule. I haven't been following that schedule as of lately.
You did
I'm
a
trying to get
schedule?
back into it. But sometimes I just be tired after work. If it's like a long day or whatever, I just don't be feel like streaming.
Yeah, I get that, but that I didn't know you made a schedule. Listen, I'm gonna make a schedule after the 30-day challenge, but I I haven't made a schedule because before the challenge that I'm in, I just kind of streamed when I could. So I
Mm,
didn't want to like commit to saying, "Hey, I'm gonna stream at 5 o'clock on this
uh,
day every day," and then I can't. So that's why I never made a schedule. But I'm gonna come up with a schedule uh, in the next month. So I'm just kind of chilling right now. My birthday coming up. Birthday next Saturday. Uh, so I'm gonna get through that, and then I'll make a schedule starting in September. But I gotta make it there. But I could do it. I could do it. Real, I could do it. I'm telling you. And I'm doing this 30-day challenge, and it's it's for that reason. It's to for one prove to myself or show myself that I could do this long term. Uh, that I could kind of commit to some kind of schedule, and if I could stream for 30 days straight, then 4 to 5 times a week would be nothing, like to knock out streams like that. So that's what the purpose of the 30-day challenge is.
okay.
Um, so in September, starting in September, I'm gonna have a schedule and try my best to stick to it, uh, with a little variation here and there. But yeah, no more 2 days though. No more 2 days. In 2K19, I had a schedule at one point in time where I was streaming twice a day, 5 times a week, and I did it, but it got tough. It got really tough. My daughter was a little smaller at the time, and it was really hard to kind of balance it. I did in the morning streams though. When she would wake up, I would get her and like put her in her high chair, and she would sit next to me on camera on stream, and like she would like watch a movie or something like that, or if she could hear the music, she'll dance and things like that. But it was a fun. I incorporated her in the stream, and it was a fun time. But it's just the commitment of getting up so early was crazy, because I had to get up at like 5 6 o'clock, stream to like 9 or 10, and then at night start at 6 7 o'clock and stream to like 10 or 11, and then do it all again. So it was. Whew, I'm glad I got from under that.
Mm.
Uh, so May, if there's someone in here that don't know you at all, never heard of you, or anything like that, um, how what's the best way for them to kind of get to know you?
Um,
What you mean? Like,
As far as like through your stream, if they, because you could tell a lot about a person from just like strolling on their social media, stuff like that. But I know that Meg is kind of a reserved person.
mm-hmm.
So her personality is not like in your face. This is Meg kind of thing. It's more along the lines of, if you ask me something, I'll tell you, but I'm just not about to volunteer, for you to come to my stream or things like that. So I was asking her to what's the best way to kind of approach her about getting to know her.
I mean, for real, you gotta. I mean, social media play a big part in the streaming world.
Oh
Like it
yeah.
play a big part. I know you might not want to post it, but it play a big part in the streaming world. But that's
Okay.
what you got to do to get yourself
Out
particularly
there.
out there.
Yep.
Like people say, and then consistency is another thing too. Like consistency is one of the things that you got to do for people to keep coming in there, and like change up your streaming time if you want people to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I used to stream at the same time, and everybody used to know I was going live at the same time when I was consistent, on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the big things was being consistent. And also putting yourself on social media and meet new people. That's another thing too as well. Like I used to go on people's streams, like random people's streams who's a streamer. And you're not supposed to go on nobody's stream and be like, hey, I'm a streamer, I want you to come to my stream. You
Exactly.
just converse with them and say, hey, keep being consistent, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Then people be like, and then they might be talking about something, you pop up and be like, oh, by the way, I'm a streamer too. And then boom, like you got somebody who can come in there and watch you and stuff like that. But it's all about being consistent in your streams. Like it's all about being consistent. That's really the most thing. Promote yourself and different things like that. Promote yourself, talking to other people, talking to new people, and stuff like that.
I
That's it.
utilize whispers. Like that's what whispers are for to me. Like look, I don't want to self promote in your chat, but I am, a streamer, and I think it'd be dope if you come check me out, kind of thing.
Yeah, like don't do it in their chat and stuff like that.
Cause they
Like for
will
instance, me and Ash,
ban your
I
ass.
was I was just scroll. I look for a lot of female streamers. That's what I look for when I'm looking for somebody new. Is a lot of different female streamers. For games I like to play because I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
sit there and watch you play no Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? Like that just ain't me. But and like Ash, when I met Ash, I just met her through just browsing through the streams, seeing who's a female who I can watch, who's gonna interact, and not be one of them bougie females that feel like, oh, you gotta follow me back for me to play with you and all that other different type of stuff. But that's really the main things. Like especially if you're a quiet person. I know it's trying to like put yourself out there and talk to other people and stuff like that. But that's one of the ways you're gonna get started. Cause I mean, if nobody gonna be there for you, it's always gonna be you. So that's what I started doing when I started streaming. Cause I mean, mine grew just because I was putting myself out there. I was streaming every single day. I was streaming like 7 days a week when I had my other job. I don't have that luxury no more. But it's all about promoting yourself and being consistent. People like, oh, she's consistent. I'm in her stream. I'm having fun. I'm doing different things in her stream every day, and then you'll get your people out there like that.
I ain't gonna lie though. Mac did uh help me out with consistency, because when I first followed her stream, and started going in there regularly, like she was streaming at the same time, like every day, except for like the weekend, because of course she was off. But the days that she worked, she was really streaming like every day at the same time. Like I knew, like I was doing stuff around the house and stuff like that. I knew at probably 2 o'clock, maybe 1, 2 o'clock. I was like,
Yeah, like
I,
three.
I was like, I know Mac about to stream. Make sure I put my tab up and everything like that. But so
Mm-hmm.
she did help me with consistency, because uh I was like, man, I just need to. Sometimes you just need that little push, and
Mm-hmm.
and Mac was that for me. Because in like I said, in 19, doing those 2 a day streams, one of them was in the morning, and she would be there every morning, no matter what
Mm-hmm.
I was playing. She was there, and I tried my best to reciprocate that. Like whatever she was playing, I didn't care what she was playing. I was in there, and because when you main a game and you switch it up, people ain't with that. So
Yeah.
I just tried to make sure that I was there to support. Like I don't have the best PC or anything like that, but I make sure that I'm there for my people. at least. I can't sub all the time and things like that, but I'm there. Like, I know it's 2 streams right now where I'm approaching 1,000 hours in the stream. I just know of 2. It's probably more, but I know of 2 for sure where I'm approaching that many.
That's it. You gotta build your own community and put yourself out there. Like me, a lot of times when the streamers be like, they have their social media, their Instagram, their Twitter, and all of that. A lot of them, like when I see you follow them, they'll go look on your page and be like, oh, I see she was broadcasting on this day. Oh, okay, she was broadcasting this day. Let me go ahead and take a look and stuff like that. It's about being consistent. Following other people before they follow you. That's gonna be another thing. Now I ain't saying follow nobody and it take them 2 years to follow you back and stuff, but
That's
following
true.
them, and then they looking at your page like, oh, I didn't know she streamed. Let me go check her out because she's live right now. Then you got somebody new who following you, and then it's just progression after that. It's just basic progression. And then, like me, when I first started, I was streaming off the PlayStation. I was streaming off the PlayStation cam
Yep, me too.
for a minute. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this serious because I was streaming so much. Like I've been streaming for so long, and then I took it serious, got me a setup, and that's when more people started coming because everybody love to see a setup. I'm not saying you had to get a setup right off the rip, but people love seeing that, like, you play music, request music, and then, put different things on your screen for people to see and all that type of stuff. And that's basically the
When
main things right there.
when I first started streaming, I was in a situation where I could get it set up, but I didn't want it right away because I wanted my people, I wanted the viewers to kind of grow with me to where now, like, uh, somebody came in my chat, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, and was like, man, I remember when you were streaming straight from the PlayStation, and then, you know what I'm saying, you had like this, and then you finally got a camera, and because I used to have like this jersey hanging up behind me, and they mentioned that jersey, uh, and things like that, and I that's all I ever wanted was to people to grow with me because I'm not one for like fake love. I'm not like don't like don't do that. Like if you love me, tell me you love me. Like that's it. But I'm not with the fake love. Like don't come around because you think you can gain something, because it's not what you think it's gonna be. Like it's just not. So that's why I turned down the option to have like a computer and stuff like that back then. I eventually got a laptop. Almost blew that up because it was not even close uh, to being strong enough to run the programs you need to stream. So I almost killed that laptop. But other than that, it's good to connect with your people and then grow with your people. Because if not, then you open yourself up to the fake shit. Even you being great in 2K, man, like it's some people that's gonna be around you that only because you're good in 2K. It's just gonna be some people like that. Man. You good?
But another thing, don't compare other people like progress to, like to yours.
Oh, that's super important.
And cause you'll catch yourself trying to compare to other people and stuff like that.
Trying to catch people, man.
Yeah, don't do that. Just run your course and let it be ran. How you gonna do it?
All right.
It's dope though that you taking it as a hobby and then you have done as great as you had. Like, so I look at it like if you wanted to take it serious, what you could do and where you could be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's
And I mean, change up stuff. It's okay to look at other streamers and see what they like. I'm not saying like copy them, but it's okay to see what they do to like know how you should do different things. Like I'm not saying look at no big streamers and stuff like that or
yeah,
anything like that to see how they been successful because them people who been streaming like them successful people they've been streaming for years at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You just start your own channel and see like oh okay they like people like this or people like that and we can start it and then make it work like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. I started looking at a lot of people to see like, okay, like I'm gonna start doing this. I ain't saying be like them, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing this, and it's all about interaction.
now one thing I give Meg is she is super interactive, like with her chat. I've seen where she's played like tightly contested like pro am games where it's like down to the wire, and she manages to say stuff like I appreciate the 10 in the stream, or if somebody speaks to her she make it her business to speak to them, and thank them for stopping by. Like, so I do give her that. I don't even do that, because Lord knows if I hit top 10 in Warzone, I don't know what that chat looked like. Until that game is over. Like, I just so I give her that. She's highly interactive with her chat. I do give her that. So Meg,
Yes.
you a big fan of sports?
I'm getting back into it. I kind of like took a little break, but I'm trying to get back into watching basketball again. And I've always been like a big football person, but I'm getting back into
Really?
basketball.
Who's your
You said
favorite?
what?
Who's your favorite team?
I'm a Cowboys fan.
All right, interview over. All right, I appreciate y'all coming out. I love y'all, man. We're gonna be back for episode 22. I'll announce who the guest is Monday. Good lord, the Cowboys, bro. This ain't this. This is not dropping on YouTube. This is not. This is going straight to Google Play. That's it. That's the only. If you want to watch this episode, listen to this episode. It's going straight to Google Play. So you got to go copy your Android to watch this. Like, what? Why the Cowboys though? And is it like a family thing or?
So yes, it's a family thing. My mom, my grandma is a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Now my dad didn't like this when I was younger because he's from Pennsylvania. He's a Pittsburgh fan.
Okay.
So he was really trying to make me become a Steelers fan, but I like the Cowboys. That's my team. And
I
yeah, that's my team.
I would have accepted the Steelers too. I kind of like the Steelers, man, but the Cowboys. So you in there with Faye, you in there with Chris. Oh, that hurt. I wanted so bad to like you. Dang, I set myself up. I shouldn't have asked that. Note to podcaster. Will not ask that ever again. I'll take them notes. Man, that is tough though. I don't know. I don't hate the Cow. I'm a Saints fan. I don't hate the Cowboys like some Saints fans do, but I don't know, man. The 90s is a long time ago. The 90s are a long time ago, and they are holding on to that, those Super Bowls that they went to back in the 90s. Oh, the Cowboys are holding on to that, and the fans are holding on to that. Every time you mention something about them, they just I don't know. I- just, it's gonna take some getting over. I just, I don't know. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, I don't know. I just, mm-mm. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, mm-mm. It's gonna take some getting over. I just, My sister Meg is a Cowboy fan. Cause see, I already got to deal with Faye. She a Cowboy fan too, and now I got to
She's a
deal with.
nice young lady, indeed.
And then my brother Chris is a Cowboy fan, and I gotta deal with that, and now I gotta deal with this from you. I thought you were different. I thought you were different. You're not. You're just like the rest of them. But I didn't know. I didn't know that you were uh, a big football fan because I never really like heard you talk about football or like play Madden or anything like that. But I
Well,
didn't.
I had stopped playing Madden. I used to buy Madden every year, but Chris actually talked me into getting Madden, so I'm getting it this year. He's supposed to be showing me how to play it.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's pretty simple. If you played it within some time within the last decade, ain't much changed. I'll tell you
Okay.
that. They don't really. They It's a big kind of copy and paste. They kind of do a little something with like the modifier button to like do
Hmm.
your like juke moves and spin moves and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is kind of still the same.
All right.
Yeah, that's the biggest copy and paste game known to man. Because there's no other football games to compete with them. At least uh, you know 2K had live for a little bit. It wasn't much competition, but it was some competition. There's no other football games to compete with Madden, so they don't really try that hard year to year. Yeah, yeah, real. I need my heart unbroken, man. This is oh my god, Cowboys. Man. I gotta look at the schedule. I hope we play y'all this year, cause I got messages coming for all y'all. Cause I talk shit. I do. Listen, I talks shit when it comes to the Cowboys and the Saints playing. Chris know whatever, like the year. I think the Saints won the Super Bowl. Uh, Cowboys was the first loss that we had. I think we went 12-0 until we played the Cowboys and we lost. I think it was on like a thanks. I think it was a Thanksgiving game. First loss. Didn't hit the end of it from the. I had to get a new number.
Mm.
The Cowboys fans was on my head because I talk shit. But yeah, like I don't hate them. Now, y'all quarterback choices the last few times have been, a little less than horrible, but but we ain't gonna get into that. So so being a part of Juice Squad, I know that we have like as far as streaming goes, we have like a bunch of different like events through streaming uh, that we do or that we have like coming up. Do you do you have anything? Are you planning anything like that?
Um, as what do you mean exactly as
I
far
mean
as that?
like I'm doing a subathon on my birthday. He got a 24-hour stream coming up for hitting 100 subs. I believe Hoodie Pack got a subathon coming up. Stuff like that. 12-hour stream, something like that.
Well, me personally, I don't have anything planned, but I do plan to be in the streams for every single one of those.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, lose your wallet on the 29th, or your pocketbook, whatever you carry. Uh, you probably got a Dallas Cowboys purse or something. But
I do have a Dallas Cowboys wallet.
yeah, throw it out the window on the 29th. Because I'm telling you, I got messages from people telling me my sub ran out. I'm not subbing until your subathon, so we're gonna get them hours out of you. So I already got to put up with you being a Cowboys fan. Don't make me ban you. Don't do it. I don't want to do it. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt me, but I will click that button so fast. Click clack. Gone. Don't make me do it. So as far as your city, has everything like kind of opened up everywhere?
Well, I've heard some stuff has opened. Like I know they just recently started opening the movie theaters. They open like buffets and stuff. But I don't really go out too much though. I only hear this from like other people and
Okay.
like emails and stuff like that. Cause I try to, all I do is go to work, get gas, get groceries, get something to eat, and come home. I don't do too much, so I don't know exactly,
So you're a
everything that's
homebody.
open and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. We are. Uh, oh yeah. Before I forget, uh, shout out to your significant other. Shout out
Appreciate
to
that.
shout out to him. Uh, how does how did the streaming, like the start of streaming and then kind of committing to streaming, how did that go over with him? Was he like, I don't know, or was he just like super supportive? Like what? How did that go?
Say it was mixed. Uh, it was somewhat hesitant because he's pretty protective over me.
Gotcha.
But also supportive because he knows it's something that I really enjoy doing.
Does he game?
Yeah.
Okay. So his like protective stance came from or comes from like him playing and seeing like what's going on, or is it something different?
Um, Sometimes he does come in the streams and stuff and see what's going on and stuff, and see how people is talking to me and stuff. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't care for stuff like that,
Oh yeah,
and he's just like, yeah, just protective.
I get that, but that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. And like I said, I going forward, I because I had a bunch of episodes where people have significant others, and I didn't really mention them because when you're a streamer with a significant other, you're not only sacrificing to stream, but they're sacrificing right with you. So it was important for me to begin giving props to them, or shouting them out for putting up with you. You know, because
Hmm.
we're not like easy to put up with as far as streaming goes, or having to stream and that kind of thing. So shout out to them as well. But um, I'm scared for uh for the main thing that I heard was that like schools were opening up.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. From
So
customers and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, so where people kids are going back to school. Listen, I'm so scared for those kids
Yeah. Me too.
because the dangerous thing about the virus or whatever is that you don't get like full like sick, like you don't get none of the symptoms, but you could have it.
Hmm.
So then you could then pass it on and not know. And I could just imagine what one person in the class that don't know they have it, and then pass it, or give it to someone else, and then that just shut the whole school down.
Yeah,
Like, oh my god, I think they should have waited because
I think so too.
yeah, because flu season, like actual flu season, is coming back soon.
Hmm.
Like, is oh my god, I just, man, it's gonna be another jump. It's gonna be
Yeah,
another
probably
jump
so.
in cases. Me personally, I think another quarantine is coming. I don't know when, but I believe another one is coming. Uh, Especially with the um, sports kind of coming back too. Um, of course, I believe the NBA season is going to end in the bubble, but when they restart, I don't know if they're going back to regular format or if they're going to stay kind of in the bubble format. Um,
Hmm.
Baseball has come back, and I believe just yesterday or today they postponed a game or two because of like 4 or 5 like cases with baseball players popped up. So it's like, I don't know. I think we're moving a little too fast, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's tough. So we playing. So in the coming months, as far as streaming goes, it's gonna be a lot of 2K, 2K21, uh, some Madden, and then are you getting a new Call of Duty when it comes out?
I might, cause I do enjoy playing cards, so I might get that. Yes.
Okay. Now, I just saw a little trailer for that today. It's Black Ops Cold War. So I don't know. I know I'm gonna be playing the hell out of 2K. I know that, uh, but not for me. Like for current gen, I'm not gonna really go that hard. I'm probably gonna make a player, yes. I'm probably gonna play a little bit, but y'all know what I do. So I'm gonna be doing that, running it up. Uh, but when next gen drops, that's when I'll probably do more as far as like playing, getting on the pro am team, uh, getting into a league or two, something like that. But on current gen, I might do that, but I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. I'm gonna be really
Okay.
like grinding like badges and stuff, like for people.
Mm.
That's the main focus for right now. We'll see if I could do more, but I don't know. Cause see, I'm not really a big fan of the Black Ops series as far as Call of
Okay.
Duty goes. So
Mm.
I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it. I get Call of Duty every year, but playing it like I play the current Call of Duty, I doubt it. In which I'm gonna need another game to stream, and it might be Madden, but
Okay.
I'm not sold on that yet. But we'll see about that. Miss, I mean, listen, man, I appreciate you.
Mm.
I thought you was gonna tell me no when I when I asked you to be on the show. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna ask Meg, and then when I asked, I was like, man, she gonna be like, no, like I don't know if I'm ready for that TWC. Listen, I'm gonna I'm gonna tell y'all this. Meg is one of the only people. It's her and somebody else. Whenever they answer a question or reply to me, they always say TWC. Like when, like every time they respond, they're like, I don't know TWC. If you say so, like I'll be wanting to like take that off. Like just call me easy, man. Like Riley called me DJ now. Like she was the other person. That Riley used to wear that TWC out. I'm like, you know what? You could just call me DJ. Like, Man, it's so, I don't know, it's so formal. I feel like you might as well just say Mister. I'll be cracking up though. Whenever you say it, I'll be laughing like a motherfucker over here. So yeah, are you done with 2K20?
No, I might be playing Pro-Am tonight. We'll see.
Oh, so you might go on live tonight
I might be,
again.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna drop her links in the chat right quick. If I
I
can,
appreciate that.
if I can spell. What you laughing at? Ain't nothing funny. Y'all, I swear this lady lives to laugh at me, man. Always starting stuff. So, Mac, you got anything coming up? Yo, it just got really hot in here. My sister in here? Oh yeah, she is. So yeah, we are about to wrap this up. I'm gonna get the video, get everything rendered and everything, and then I'm gonna see if I could post
My
everything
bad, Easy. I
tonight.
was on here. I was in here playing 2K. I'm over here trying to get a triple double with my glad luck.
I know. But do you have anything coming up? Just work or what's up? Cause next
Nah,
week.
I ain't got nothing coming up. I know. I just been working, bro. My best friend, family came in town, so that's why I ain't even caught a stream. I might do a stream tomorrow, bro.
Okay, but
People come in town, I ain't gonna be streaming like that. I'm gonna try to get my attention to the people who here and stuff.
okay. I next week, uh, we might have a guest. We might
Okay.
not. It might just be me and you because uh that'll be the day before my birthday. So I just kind of, I don't know, I might just want to chill or something like that. Uh but I'm not sure on that yet. I do have a guest in mind. But if that doesn't pan out, I'm gonna offer it to them. And if it doesn't pan out, it'll probably just be me and you, and we're probably just
All
gonna kick
right.
it with the chat.
All right, bet. That's all good, bro.
Because I gotta make sure I gotta get my rest, because I know I'm gonna have to do these hours next Saturday. God, man, I don't know why I did that to myself.
Don't do them hours. I'm being there Friday.
I don't know why I did that to myself.
That's all right. You gonna make it through.
Oh yeah. They ain't gonna let me quit, so I ain't really got no choice. Another thing that I wanted to do before we get out of here, to my folks in the chat, do you guys have any questions for Meg? Before we get out, or Mac or myself, do y'all have any questions? Because during the week, you could follow the show's Twitter, and during the week you could submit questions, and then me, Mac, and then the guests will kind of break it down and try to answer it to the best of our abilities on the show that week. So I'm gonna make sure I start promoting that properly, I guess. I don't know what rest is. What you mean? You hit me up the other day. What happened? Mrs. Faye said I was sleeping. I was knocked out. Getting my rest. What the hell you talking about? But May, I
Yes.
appreciate you. Oh wait, hold on. Appreciate you.
So thank you for having me on there.
Oh man, there's no problem at all. Anything you want to say to the people? You probably want to follow you on anything?
Oh no, I don't have anything to say.
Okay. Well, I listen. I appreciate you coming through. I just want you to keep doing you. Like don't let anybody tell you or influence you to do anything outside of you. Uh,
All right.
because you're good enough. If they don't, if they don't like it, you know, fuck them. But it like you're great. Um, Mac, I appreciate you pulling up week in, week out. You already know. Um, the chat, man, the chat, man. I want to click clack for old time's sake, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let her live. I ain't gonna do it for old time's sake, man. It's just appetizer. Hit the little band button. Click clack. Get up out of here. But I'm gonna let her live though. But so episode 22, it might be Easy Mac Part 2. We did that back in episode 4, I believe, where it was just me and Mac. We talked about some current events, things like that. But most importantly, we chilled and we just had a good time. So y'all know the motto of the show. You got it super backwards. If you think I wouldn't rep us, be dope, grind, and believe.